big difference, but two heavy guys on the wings. So the Preds go to work. They're coming off a 1-0 overtime loss to St. Louis last night, and that was in St. Louis, and a shot for the point squeezes through the legs of Jack Campbell, and in stunning fashion, a minute 15 in, Nashville will take a 1-0 lead. That was just thrown toward the net by Cody Glass, and it goes in.
For this is what the Nashville Predators want to do against the Edmonton Oilers. Work it down low, and as you mentioned, this puck is just put back by Roman Josi. Good support by Cody Glass, and he just zips it towards the net. He knows he has some traffic funneling towards. Now, if you look at this angle right here, it does go through a couple bodies. Oh, he has to play his game. He got the lion's share of the starts as of late, but Jack Campbell now back in there for his start in a bit.
Bouchard has it redirected home by Hyman, and this game is tied. Shot from the point, Hyman stationed in front of Lankinen, and it's 1-1. That's Hyman's 11th, and he's got goals in back-to-back games.
And that's a heady shot by Bouchard. This last night in Minnesota, early in the game, Draisaitl missed just wide with a redirection. But look at this. You're not going to blast it through the defender, so he kind of changes it up and just makes sure he gets it by this first guy. And it's Jankowski who goes down. He does get a little bit of a piece of it, but it gets down into the danger.
For the Preds, obviously shut out last night for the third time this season. They arrive at this game 29th in the league in scoring. Johansson tried to set a one-timer. What a save by Campbell on Mark Jankowski. Point blank, and maybe that's a stop that gives Campbell a spark. Now Kulak finding Yamamoto. Matthias Janmark to Yamamoto in front, and Nugent Hopkins denied, then fired into Lankinen by Yamamoto. Lankinen off balance, but was able to protect that far post.
The more able he's going to be to make those saves.
Leon Draisaitl carries the puck and fires. Rebound. Hyman can't stuff it home, and then eventually nudges it over the goal line for his second of the period. 2-1 Edmonton, and Fabro may have been injured trying to prevent that second goal.
Jack Hyman now, how often have we talked about him in the last month especially, how many chances he's had goals taken away, and he just hasn't been able to buy one, and now he has 3 in 2 games, and just stays with this one. It's a great first save by Lankinen. This move to the middle by Draisaitl gets that shot through. There's one save. The second one, Hyman can't quite get the shot away.
Back inside to Draisaitl, bounced around. McDavid around the boards. Draisaitl settled by Barry, thrown across. Nugent Hopkins. Draisaitl one-timer score, and Leon Draisaitl continues to feast on the Predators. 5 seconds before the break, he's got his 20th of the year.
The fact that he missed that one, slams the stick down. You don't typically see that emotion. Then he just ratcheted it up on the entry, gets the puck in the zone, and they start to snap it around in that one-timer. Good little screen in front by McDavid. That cross seam, and 3-1 heading into the second period. So not ideal to start off with a goal against, but it just goes to show you buckle it up. I like the response from Jack Campbell. Took a drink of water, settled things in, made some big saves in that first period, or in the middle of it.
So a bit of a Central Division round robin the Oilers are playing. Here's Jankowski. His way back to the NHL. A quick dish. One-timer score. 3-way passing play. Forsberg setting up Johansson. His 8th trims the deficit to 3-2.
Yeah, beautiful pass by Forsberg and Johansson. He gets it away quick on the one-time, but doesn't allow Jack Campbell to set up once he comes across. Good entry by Jankowski, holds on to that puck, buys some time, and it's this pass right here. You have to respect Forsberg. A 40-goal scorer last year. As he's looking, he never does really tell that he's going to Johansson, and he zips it on the one-timer, finds its way in the back of the net.
Trying to force the puck free. Janot had it taken away and cleared by McDavid, and now Draisaitl has a step on Gross. Great shot, score! Leon Draisaitl puts Edmonton right back up by 2. It's 4-2, and Draisaitl scorching.
The board work here, number 1 by Cody Ceci, and then Connor McDavid has to fight through a check. That little tiny backhand pass to an area, Hyman puts it on a tee for Draisaitl to skate right into, and he walks in, head up the whole way, picks that far side.
Draisaitl used his body to power through Fabro and make sure that puck exited. Josi ahead for Yakov Trenin. Dishes off. Wrist shot, score! Fabro able to finish. And Nashville back in the game. It's 4-3. First goal of the year for Dante Fabro.
Boy, did he ever bury that bar in. He might have caught post crossbar combination on that shot. With a good shot almost. And then here's the play. The quick up, Trennan finds Fabro in the high slot. And he just zips this one off the bar and in. I mean, that's a perfectly placed shot. He walks in, Darnell Nurse down trying to block that shot. It's incredible, and you know, it's just one of those things you do have to constantly remind yourself, and coaches remind players all the time, keep your feet moving. You get a puck on your stick, you look up, you want to make a play. Sometimes
McDavid scores coast to coast, beating Lankinen. A brilliant maneuver, and it's 5-3. Power play goal for Connor McDavid, his league-leading 26th.
With this guy, he's caught me a few times. On the entry, outside, inside, zip it short side. Yeah, thank you very much. And just a little feed in the neutral zone by Draisaitl, puts it on the stick of McDavid with speed, and I mean, it's just not fair sometimes. And yeah, I destroyed that call for you, buddy. Sorry about that.
Edmonton's a +9 in the third. Nashville's a -9, but even with that negative goal differential, the Preds still have 3 come-from-behind victories, and they start with a dump-in that's fielded flawlessly by Campbell. He'll away to face off to him. Ultimately, Johansson dishes off, wrist shot, that one off the mask of Campbell. Good chance for Cole Smith, still looking for his first NHL goal.
Ryan and McDavid, and we'll watch for that to see if he's okay. And then here's the good shot off the helmet.
Moving in, hip check, clean, Kostin. A glancing blow, and now he tried to grab Kulak's pass, throw it in front, Trennan denied, point blank, Jack Campbell. Draisaitl one-hands it in from center. Puljujarvi, a strong forecheck right in front, and a one-timer denied. What a save, Lankinen on McDavid after Puljujarvi created.
I'd even say with 29 having a couple goals himself, he'll still look for 18.
Oh, 100%. He's not thinking about a hat trick. Here's Hyman rushing for that hat trick. Whacked it toward the net and in! And there it is! On cue! Zach Hyman, his first career hat trick in the National Hockey League.
And get to this puck. And it's up against a real good defender in Roman Josi, but he slashes at that puck at the right moment, and it goes right into the net. You're not going to win the skating race necessarily against Josi, but he figures he can just gain some ground, get the stick on the puck, and puts it into the net for his first career hat trick. He's earned it, he's worked for it, and boy, that's going to feel pretty good for Zach Hyman. Goal game is remarkable with the way he creates chances on a nightly basis, and we talk so often about the work ethic that he brings to the table, and it pays off in this one tonight, as it often does.